Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're doing well on this lovely, kind of sweltering hot Monday afternoon / evening. Yeah, Ryan, you look like you were just cooking in there. Like your PC is creating a little heat box as you go. As you can see, I am joined here by my wonderful friends for another night of D&D action. We've had an exciting couple of sessions, but we'll get to that shortly. AC is just pumping. Love that. Shout out the true hero in the room, the ACs.
Right there, right next to me, baby.
Truly.
I have 4 fans going in my room.
Love it. I crank the AC out the door so it's cooling the hallway. You might get a little draft under the door. So, real quick, announcements. We're going to be doing well, it's still a D&D related stream, but it's not a game. Chris and I this weekend at some point are going to be doing some more world building on stream because I realized I still have a little bit of work to do. I got some maps I got to finish making. It's going to be just like a generally busy time. This is the longest trip to the energy drink, like the fridge ever, to get an energy drink. Did you have to go to the store?
So there's some weird shit on the top of the can. It looked like earwax to me, and it concerned me. I was like, what the fuck is this? So I vacated the can and put it in a cup, because fuck that.
Fair. I can't
No,
believe
thank you.
Eat the
Earwax.
Definitely
Because I
wasn't
tried to
earwax.
clean it, and it just would not come off. And I was like, I'm not putting my fucking mouth on that.
That's valid. I'd say that's valid.
I put
But
my
yeah.
mouth on a lot of things. Not that.
Oh god. So yeah, we're gonna be doing some world building. Probably, I'm guessing on Saturday is the most likely, because Sunday, Ryan and I are gonna be guesting over on Stormy's channel, playing some more D&D, getting to be some undead peoples. We're the 2 skeletons in the party. It's quite fun.
It's very fun, yes.
I'm really looking forward to it. We had to postpone last week. Stormy wasn't feeling good, but we're here now. We're back. We're ready to go. It's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be a fun week all around. Real quick, just want to say thank you to Ryan for the raid, you beautiful, beautiful soul. You are the best. Kieran, I saw you give me advantage. Thank you, old man. I appreciate you. Standing up for us older folk who can hurt their back rolling out of bed the wrong way. And Vite Carl, before you tell him you love him, you have disadvantage. Also from Kieran. Enjoy it.
I thought maybe.
that's for you. White's here, welcome in. Kieran, like I said, Jenna, me homie, how you doing? Rock, Kayla, babe, I appreciate you. Citrus, I'm looking forward to getting some jamming in. Sorry, I'm so busy these days, but we're gonna get there. We got OG Spade as well. Welcome in, homie. Hope you're good. Old man mentioned, shout out being an old man. It's good times. Good times. My back's fine now, by the way. Just in case anyone was wondering. We're all good. We're Gucci. Apparently sleeping on the cold earth on a camping trip for 2 nights. We'll fix it. We'll fix your back right up, apparently.
Stevie told you that you'd have the best sleep of your life on that thing.
I do sleep very comfortably on my weird mattress setup. But moving forward from that, I'd like to open the floor to the homies who have joined me today to all say their piece. Starting with Ryan. What do you got going on at the Purple House, buddy?
Well, I am currently playing through good old Ocarina of Time, and I am pushing my YouTube and TikTok. If y'all, same name on both, Ryan G. Wiz. If y'all were at all inclined, jump on over there. Who knows? You might be seeing some live streams from either one of those there too at one point. Someday,
Oh, YouTube streams?
Lots of funny
shit.
little videos. Lots of cute little videos, lots of fun stuff. One where I sang a bunch of parodies I just posted. That one's fun on TikTok, so go see it.
I remember your early days on TikTok where you were just pirating the D&D stream instead of just asking me for the clips. Like fucking normal person would.
Quality.
You're like, I'm just gonna rip these from YouTube when I'm in the show and have access to all of the shit.
It was how I learned how to do the TikTok videos, so I appreciate you for that.
There's a certain charm to it. That was amazing, just pirating our own stream that you're on. I can't even get mad at you for it. You have the rights. We got a weather check from Rusty. Rusty, go ahead and roll that in the chat. You know what to do at this point. We're watching. Dusty, JTB, what do you got going on, buddy?
You know what we really need currently?
Mm.
While we're underground in this tunnel, a
Mhm.
fucking hurricane.
Now would be a great time. Great time. A 10's good. 10's good. I miss you, Hells.
I love you, Hells.
Love
better,
you,
buddy.
Not a whole lot going on for your boy. I did post songs a week or two ago. I think a week ago. Go check out the Discord music channels for those. Thank you, by the way, Ryan, for pinning them. Appreciate that. Appreciate it.
Every time, baby.
Otherwise,
They were great.
just living life and making weird sounds still. Yeah.
Shout out making weird sounds. And last but not least, Chris, any words for the people?
I know, I'm just super excited for the Dungeons&Dragons.
Le Dungeons.
I'm happy to be here.
Yay, same. I know, it was a good week. Sorry, Hells couldn't be here tonight. He's in the chat, so if y'all want to say hi, tell him to feel better so he can be here next week. Do so. If you didn't wish him a happy birthday last week, do it now. Do it. It was his birthday. Says that in his Discord status.
We'll keep Greg Johnson good and safe for you, don't you worry.
Yeah, Greg Johnson will be fine. They definitely won't come back to find him having been torn into pieces by drowned zombies. No biggie. It'll be good.
I will walk into the ocean. If you kill my stepdad, I will walk into the Great Blue.
Love how you just became the group's stepdaddy.
I will jump off the Westmoreland Street Bridge.
That's a very
Me and Chris holding hands, just
super localized
for
joke.
Greg.
That's a river, not the ocean, but go ahead, whatever works. What's up, Boom Boom? What's up, JT?
I just thought about it when you mentioned Hell's birthday. Next session is gonna be on my birthday.
Oh, we got
shit.
a birthday session.
Yes.
Oh, we could almost do like a fun. No, I'm not gonna plan another one shot. I could. I might. I don't know.
So
I don't
wait,
know. Birthday one shot. Let's do it. No, that would take a lot of work, and it's gonna be a busy week.
I didn't fucking think about it until now, and I was like, "Oh
That's
shit,
exciting.
that is that day."
We're gonna have to
Okay.
plan like a whole birthday thing. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Everyone's gonna go get a cupcake. JT, I will PayPal you so you can buy yourself a cupcake. We will all consume the cupcake together at the same time. We'll put like
And one
check.
of them will be poisoned.
Shout out eating
Which
cake
one
with
is which?
homies.
Shout out
with
eating.
the Sicilian.
The fucking poison cupcake. Cupcake roulette. I'm in. Alright, we're doing it. Except instead of poison, it's just laxatives. So someone's
One of
gonna
us
have a
puts our
rough
pants on
someone's gonna have
stream.
a shitty night, literally. Alright, well,
I'm gonna have to
Instead of
work the
poison,
next
it's
day.
just a fucking blue pill.
we better hope you
Gotta
don't get
deal with that for 4 hours.
Back
Guys,
to
I
where
gotta go,
Plot
I'm
twist with
sorry.
Viagra.
Viagra and laxatives. Enjoy, have fun. It's gonna
Entire
be a
show's just
rough
like
night.
this.
I'm fine. I'm good.
Oh,
No,
God.
no one will ever know what's going on.
Where's my pillow?
What are you doing with the pillow?
Put the
You-
pillow down and back away slowly.
Don't do it. Rough night sounds like a party. Nothing like explosive laxatives and fucking Viagra. There you go. That's a song title right there. Anyway, moving
It's
on.
my next
That's
band
all that boy.
name.
There's some good ones. I've thought of a couple myself. We're gonna kick around a new punk album soon. It has to happen. We have become unhinged already. It's already begun. So let's move back into the D&D before things get any crazier than they already are. But real quick, thank you everyone in chat for hanging out and being part of the adventure. So, last we left off, the party, along with their new companion, Greg Johnson, wandered deep into the forest of Avanar, around the southern end of Laravos Lake, to find the source of these strange, plague-carrying, for lack of a better term, zombies coming from the depths of the lake. You engaged in a small amount of combat with what appeared to be a scouting party of some kind, and realized they were in fact crawling out of a somewhat collapsed over tunnel through these small cracks and spaces between the rocks there. After defeating them, you decided to follow and made your way deep into the Temple beneath, or I guess ruin beneath, which you soon discovered had been a temple to one of the deities of the civilization that was here long before any of your people ever showed up. While in there, you took some time to look around and began learning the history of the Drokani people, a strange race of dragonkin who lived to the southeast of Vorosia, and how they came to be. You went through the entire story of those that was told within the temple, and came to the realization that the temple was referred to as the Temple of Drak'Tharan, a temple originally dedicated to a dragon named Theron Ethil, the Lord of Thundering Skies. As you guys made your way around the semi-collapsed, heavily damaged temple, seeing evidence of a battle that had happened some many hundreds of years ago, you kind of came to the realization that you were a little deeper into things than you had originally expected when coming here. And as you kind of come to the realization that you are standing in an ancient and historic temple of rather important significance to Dusty in particular and his small dragon companion, that is where we will pick up for today. So as I said, you guys stand in this like collapsed kind of entry room to this temple. Excuse me. Surrounded by the ruins of an ancient civilization. The path ahead, as you know, is submerged under a kind of brackish, murky looking kind of swampy water. But as it stands now in the room you currently find yourselves in, you do have the ability to breathe and a safe way out. But what are you doing? Oh, thirsty.
I think I still have Detect Magic up for another, 5 minutes.
Yep, sure do.
Hasn't been that long since I cast it.
Nope.
Cool.
Still
Well,
All right.
There's only one way to go from here.
Unfortunately, I'm thinking that's the case, yeah.
Time for old Vike Carl to shine! Up.
What-
Now help. Oh, go ahead there, baby.
What do you think the chances are that we could just collapse the doorway and be fine?
Anything to not go in that water, huh?
I can swim.
I bet
Whether
you
it
can be
wants to
great.
be in pus-filled, gross-ass water.
Fair!
Well, it might not be a bad idea to try and get through that way instead of swimming. However,
Have
I
y'all
just
ever
worry
heard of
about-
still water?
No! What's that?
Yes.
When bacteria tends to form in water that's not moving?
Oh. So basically that's just a big old puddle of the disease that almost killed me?
Well, that depends on if there's a moving source of water that's putting it in here, I guess.
Sure.
I walk up to it and just kind of stick a finger in it. How cold is it?
Frigid.
Ooh.
Ah, yes, it's quite cold. I doubt that anything could survive in here for very long.
In fact, you do see kind of chunks of ice floating about that look like it was it's been recently collapsed in and broken by the patrols that used the entrance.
If ever there was a need to, it would be me. You've seen me. I sleep naked in the snow sometimes, usually when I pass out. But I gotta say, Dusty, fair. If we can bust down that wall door thing, if we can get that down, that might be a bit of a smarter way to go. I'm thinking you're right.
The only thing is that I worry about creating a collapse in here. So we'd have to do it
Also
carefully.
very true.
That, and if there's any other entrances that they could get out. We found this one, but this could be one of many. Obviously, something's got to be commanding them to go
Yes.
about.
It
And
did
I
seem
doubt
like
that
that.
person would lock themselves in a one-way tunnel.
No, but also, another thought is, how have they been getting in and out if this is sealed?
It was, wasn't it?
They dug
it?
their way
No, it wasn't.
through that tunnel, and then this was wide open, so...
Perhaps underneath the water by the door is broken open. Because the bottom of the door is submerged in water, right?
You have about 2 feet of stairway, and then the water level starts.
Oh, okay. So we can see the whole door, including the bottom of it.
Yep. Yeah, it's broken. It is
Okay.
shattered into pieces of stone. It
Oh,
was completely destroyed.
like that door in the middle there. Okay.
Yeah, that's what the pieces of rubble on the ground are.
I see.
Like, there's
Okay,
nothing
cool.
stopping you other than the sub-zero and the very freezing water.
Oh, good. This is going to be very pleasant.
Another idea. Because I know you said you don't breathe in water. You
Oh,
can
did we
turn
ever?
into an octopus, I guess.
So far, yeah.
Now, I'm not great. I can swim. However, given the frigid temperatures of the water and my lack of enthusiasm towards getting in this fucking water, maybe I find my way into that bag. And he points at the bag of holding.
I hardly doubt that you would fit.
I mean, I'm rather tiny.
It's in the realm of possibility.
It still
And
sounds like a horrible idea. There's so many things that could go wrong.
a lot of things could go wrong. We could get stuck, and then it's game over for you. And
Yes, if
I don't
anything
think
happens to me or us while you're in there, then toodaloo.
Well, I mean, it's not like I'm gonna be fighting demons in there or anything, so you have time.
No, just
Limited
a
air
complete
supply and
lack
all.
of air. Oh, well, we don't know if we'll encounter anything else or not. No, this is where they seem to be coming from, so... I know you don't like the water, but I do think that it's best that we all swim.
Ah, man, all right.
Okay. Do I think it's really hard to drop that voice? Do I think that a large octopus is a large animal? Would that be able to, you know how octopuses can kind of?
I'm
they
not
can I-
familiar with what is. You're gonna have
You
to
know,
be
like,
able to... Are you
You ever see
inking?
that video
Like-
of the octopus going under the door that's like this much room? He's able to like squish himself down. Am I
Oh,
able
yeah.
to get all squishy and get through this tunnel? I'll be comfortable. I won't get stuck is what I'm trying to
Oh,
say
I mean,
here.
it looks quite open, apart from the little bit of debris from the door getting stuck. Doesn't...
Beauty.
It's just an
Awesome,
open
awesome.
face of water that looks like it starts just below the top of the stairs.
Perhaps Vicroll could also help pull you along. As in the octopus form that you take, you have many arms that could, grab him by the waist.
Pull us along, get us going real fast. Real fast.
I have no doubt he could drag me along if needed. He's gonna sigh. He's gonna start grabbing the fucking powder off of his waistband
Yep.
and the gun off of his waistband and the rifle.
Ah, yes.
I have
Anything of that,
to.
if you would like to keep in here, that can keep it safe for you.
Yep. It's gonna be necessary.
Mhm.
I'm gonna warn y'all ahead of times. Even if we get attacked, you guys will be doing the heavy lifting here.
Don't
Oh,
worry, I'll have 8 arms.
I don't
a very
quite
good
know
point.
how. I don't quite know how effective arrows would be underwater, but I do have a short bow and some arrows in the bag if you'd like.
Well, feel like keeping my hand and trying to shoot a bow under the water would be a little rough because I have this longbow, but
Oh.
I
But you
don't know
also
if
have
it's gonna
the-
work out well.
The company rapier, if that's something that you're familiar with.
There's a character sheet.
I believe
Yeah,
as a
I could
ranger,
use that.
You're proficient in martial weapons.
Martial weapons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sure. Yes, that will look great. I'll give you the nice shiny company rapier.
There
Sure,
we
it will
go.
rust, but much slower than your
Appreciate it.
guns.
I mean, I just won't be able to shoot the guns.
Yes, true.
At least not
If only
till we
there was
get
some way that
to
I could
land.
create a magical air bubble. That's something I'm going to have to look into.
Ooh,
Or
that's
like,
a cool
uh,
idea.
Look
Roll-
into creating magical air bubble.
Roll me an Arcana check.
God, I wish I had thought to be writing down everything you said in that since the beginning.
Nat 19 for a 24.
Oh,
Okay. Well, you're not entirely, like, you're still new to a lot of the magic stuff and your items you're carrying. The bag of holding is one you're pretty familiar with. You do know that there is a limited air supply within.
Oh.
And breathing creature can
I always thought
survive
there was
in it.
just no air in it.
No, breathing creatures inside the bag can survive a number of minutes equal to 10 divided by the number of creatures. Minimum 1 minute, after which they begin to suffocate. So for one person, you got 10 minutes of air.
Okay, well, retcon everything I said about that.
No,
Well,
no, you're just thinking over ideas and
right.
remembering.
Oh yes. Well, I do suppose there is. Right, there is a limited supply there in the bag folding. I remember that Saul told me that when he showed me how to create it.
oh, so you won't even have to hold your breath. That's cool.
Well,
All
that's
right.
useful.
Yeah.
Hell, that feels
Should be done.
almost safer than dealing with trying to hold my breath under the water.
Because I think you'll be the only one between me and Xechas. We've got underwater breathing figured. So there we go.
DM, what do I know about a creature's ability to self-exit the bag of holding if they're in it?
That doesn't say anything about that.
Okay.
So
I have to
I
think
think
and
you
then pull them out by
you
their
have
neck.
to. I think you have to pull out anything you
Okay.
put in the bag.
By the back of his cat scruff.
But with a check that high, you would know that turning a bag inside out also expunges all of its contents. All of
I have
its
a
contents.
ludicrous amount of shit in my
I
bag.
know.
Yes, I did know
We're
that.
actually getting to about the point where it will soon be full.
I think what I can do though is hold it upside down and just like reach my hand in there and think of him and then just kind of pull him
Pull them
down
out
by
by
his
the
feet.
feet. I guess we'll
Yep.
see.
We'll try. We'll see if that works. All right. Well, if you'd like
Oh,
to do that
no.
instead, hopefully we're not underwater, indefinitely.
Hold on. I can explain how it works to Violet, because I don't think Violet's gonna need. I should check that.
She counts. That's 2, so you have 5 minutes of air. Oh no. Number of minutes equal to 10 divided by... Yeah, okay. So
I'm more so concerned with if she has a fucking swim speed or not. All
That's
these fucking
that
dragons
is
are different. God
that's
damn.
a good question, because some dragons do have a swim speed.
Do the rocks
Also,
make it
won't be
harder
the
for her to
fastest,
swim?
But, yes, I won't need to breathe.
If you hang on to me, we'll be fine. I'll...
Yes,
should be
like
very
actually
quick.
What I said, yes, sure.
Yeah.
A normal amethyst dragon does have a swim speed, but that's for an adult. So I don't know how you want to rule that.
What's the swim speed?
40 feet, just like a normal movement.
Okay, we'll say 20 for Violet.
20. I think Violet can handle the water. I could show her, or at least tell her how to try to drag me out of a bag, I suppose. In case you guys are preoccupied.
Yes, the bag's always on my side, though. I don't think that would be a problem.
Fair enough. Imagine the fucking Drake Warden getting summoned by his dragon.
The plot twist is real.
Flip it on its head, bitch.
If anything bad happens, I'm going to let you know by dropping a rock in there that will play a message for you.
Oh, all right. Okay, so when I'm in there, am I going to be just curled up in like a ball in this tiny sack? Or am I going to be floating in the void of space?
Oh, it's sort of like a pocket dimension. I would imagine there's no gravity in there. Things just kind of exist. So
right.
do watch out for the multitude of weapons. I
Carcasses.
do believe that there's a couple of swords, some things that we took from that goblin cave.
Right.
Some knives, rope to get caught up in, so do be careful.
All right. And now, if you drop the rock in to the bag, is it guaranteed to go by me? Or are we just kind of floating around this dimension in like a certain amount of space? Is it going to fall like, miles away from me and I'm never going to hear it? Or?
That's about 50 by 50 feet. It's not that big. You'll notice it.
It's
nothing
You'll hear
reflected in there.
face.
I like to think it's very echoey in there. Very
Yes,
in
actually,
my
you will-
mind, in my head canon, it's all very da 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 da. We're dying.
That would make sense. And yes, you should be able to hear it. Yes.
All right. Yeah, I'll just try to squeeze into the bag like a normal cat would a box.
Here, that's funny. Here, I'll hold it open near the ground so that you can just kind of jump in, I suppose.
That's funny.
So is
I'm
Violet
gonna
staying
just,
outside of the bag and you going in?
Yeah, so he's gonna look to Violet, and then Draconic. All right, so you're gonna have to follow them. You're gonna want to swim next to him. Try to keep as close as you can to the octopus.
The what?
The big water creature that Vatkarl's gonna change into soon.
No. Okay.
I'll be in the bag, mostly because I have to have air.
What bag? Oh. I don't think you're gonna fit.
I'm gonna certainly try, and if I can't, well then, I might drown. We'll see.
She just kind of like ponderously looks at the bag and then back up to you, trying to math how you are going to fit inside this tiny sack, because she has no concept of it being a magical item of infinite space.
I clock her looking at it, and I'm just gonna kind of open it and just show her that there's a large void inside.
She, as you kind of reach your arm in and it disappears, she immediately bounds over to it, very curiously, and kind of is like moving her head around, trying to look inside, basically like a cat that you've just come home with a grocery bag. Or at least chowder. It's a chowder thing.
A bottomless grocery bag.
She literally sticks her entire head into the bag and it just disappears up to about the neck, and you can see the tail kind of wagging side to side and shuffling around. She pulls her head out, looks back to you. You can breathe in there.
Yeah, that's the point. I can't breathe under the water.
She does it one more time while you're halfway
She's
through
so
your
excited.
sentence. Pulls her head back out. Bitches love bags. That's a pin. That's a pin right there.
All right, you're taking my air supply. Come on now. Come on.
You kind of have to pull her away a little bit, but
it does
All right.
replenish.
Just follow alongside Xechas and Vatkarl. He'll be fine. If something happens, he can pull me out, and I'll struggle at that point, but we'll figure it out.
okay. Follow the octopus.
Or Xechas. Either of those. Just follow one of those two.
Okay. Have fun. It's pretty cool in there. There's lots of stuff floating around. I think I saw an arm.
Well, I'm gonna just explore, I guess. And I'm gonna try to step into the bag.
Okay. As you kind of step in and as you kind of step in and make your way in, you see just floating there is all of Xechas's items, including one like cut off at about the elbow arm of one of the drowns that he forgot about when he was emptying his bag, and kind of just floats past you. Just this decrepit, rotting hand floating through a bag of holding. That's it.
While I'm there, want to try to grab the arm
Sure.
and just
easy
throw
enough.
it out of the.
There is no entrance. You're just in a black void, kind of awkwardly floating around. Basically
Well,
like in
fuck.
outer space right now. You ever see like someone on the ISS who can't touch a wall and they're kind of just like awkwardly pawing around in space trying to move shit? Like the arm was just in reach, but that's about it.
This is gonna be like one of those fucking like what are they called? Where it's like a pod, but like you float in it. Can't remember. Sensory deprivation tank.
Yes. Yeah. Those things suck. I hated my experience with them so much.
Here we fucking go.
Oh god. So you see Dusty just step in and disappear into the bag completely.
No, it worked. Right.
You know you're on a time limit now, so what are you doing?
Let's go. I'm gonna start wading into the cold ass water.
And
roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, sir.
Whoop.
We need to get you like an octopus mask
Nat
or something.
1.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
What about you?
Do they go inside?
Yes, that too. I'm just waiting
Like a fucking sumo.
waiting on our octopus friend. At advantage because you're a fucking octopus and spent time very deep in the water most of the time.
Thank you. And what was that? It was Dex?
Constitution save.
Beautiful. So I can use this. Whoop. Okay, not fabulous, but because I'm a octopus,
Come on.
thank fuck.
Puss Carl. We got a nat 1 and a nat 20. Okay, so the water doesn't affect you very much, but Xechas, as you make your way inside, you feel a biting cold just sinking into your flesh entirely, freezing the kind of metal parts of your body. Your lips turn an even deeper shade of grayish blue, and you take... Oh, full 6. You take 6 points of cold damage. Just from the utterly frigid temperature of this freezing cold water as you make your way inside of it. And Vikarl, you take none.
It's my octopus sound.
Interesting. You continue down the stairs, Xechas. All of your gear kind of keeping you low, like the armored coat you're wearing, causing you to actually sink along the staircase while the octopus kind of floats by. So you walk down and realize the staircase continues for probably a good 40 feet or so. I kind of had to compress it on the map to fit it all in there, but it goes about 40 feet down and then flattens out to this kind of fairly wide hallway that kind of acts as like an entry chamber to a room beyond. You see another staircase going up on the other side of the room, and lining the wall you see 3 very similar dragon skull carvings to the ones that were in the other room. Just depicting all the various gem dragons kind of along the walls. Kind of begin walking your way through the water weighing you down at this point, and looking around you see skeletons on the floor that much like the ones upstairs have long since kind of rotted and been left, and you get the sense that this they were dead long before this cavern ever flooded. You guys make it to about here, and I want you to roll me a perception check. Yes, Xechas.
I'm assuming it's pitch black right now.
Yeah, no, there is not a single light to be seen.
I'm gonna use my magical tinkering to light up the gem for my lightning launcher and make that a light source.
Okay.
Just so I can see in front of my face.
How far does the light go on that exactly?
Like 10 feet, so probably half that in water.
Okay.
I just need enough to be able to see in front of my face.
Oh, another nat
like
1. You are on
nat
a
ones.
roll today, buddy.
Wow.
You kind of hold your hand out.
Oh, my
What's
bad.
up?
You want me to roll for Violet?
Oh, yes, because she is following.
I asked and completely forgot I was muted, so I was like, oh shit. Wait.
You're good, you're good. Thanks for the lyrics, Zach. Appreciate you.
7.
7?
7.
That's rough. She also takes the 6 points of cold damage going into the water.
Oh.
Was that her
con.
perception
check?
Yeah, that was perception. Con would be 6.
Okay, she still takes the 6 damage from going into the water. With a 7 perception, she doesn't notice anything. Xechas, you don't either. Vikarl, You also don't. So as you're kind of making your way through, yes.
Do I get anything with detect magic as we swim down?
No.
Right before it fizzles out? Okay.
No, it is a seemingly entirely unmagical room. However, as you're walking, your foot hits a tile in the floor, and it sinks down. But you feel no resistance at all. It feels like it's already been triggered some time ago. And it's at that point that you feel a current kind of flowing in from the dragon heads on the wall, as if they're pumping water into this room. And it is a trap design that seems reasonably familiar for both of you who have experienced a very similar trap design in the basement of your estate. And you do, I would say with either of your checks, you don't see the water draining anywhere. But based on the fact that the upper chamber was not full, you can surmise that at least somewhere in this room, something is draining this water as much as it can, given the state of things. There's collapses all along the sides and on the floor. But you don't happen to find anything. But you do now realize this room may very well hold other traps. What are you doing?
Okay. I'm gonna, go down onto my, start swimming right on the ground, essentially. On my hands and knees, basically crawling. First off, I want to look at the trap I just set off and see if it's similar or the same as the one in Saul's, or if there's different handiwork to it.
Roll me... Just a straight-up intelligence check.
Okay.
Because it's purely mechanical, there's nothing magical about it, as far as you can surmise.
No.
A lot of low
7.
rolls today, boys. Damn.
We're getting them out of the way early.
Getting them out early. That's good. You kind of run your finger over the tile, try to examine it as best you can with the dim light coming off of your enchanted arm piece, and are just utterly unable to make out any kind of differential. It's literally a perfectly replicated stone that looks like everyone else in the room. You can't even figure out how to get underneath it enough to examine the other mechanisms. So you can only assume that it's similar, maybe coincidentally, at least as far as you can surmise for now.
Gotcha.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna point it. I'm gonna tap Puss Carl on the.
Fucking
I don't know.
Girl.
On the tentacle, one of the tentacles,
One
and
of the
point out
tentacles.
what I just did.
You see a very...
3 tentacles kind of do like a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up.
The tentacles with no thumbs just kind of bend and curl right at the end. Like...
Do a little knot.
Fair enough. Yeah, a little twist and then it goes...
Am I buoyant enough to be able to swim?
You can swim, but with your armor jacket and everything, like the armor suit you're wearing, you would be weighed down, and it is difficult to swim. Like, you'd be able to swim up your speed and then immediately start sinking fairly quickly. But yes, you can
I stay
swim.
level? Just off the ground, essentially? That's just what I want to do. I want to try and not touch the ground as much as possible.
I'll say roll me athletics.
Sure,
Because you
super
are
good at that.
you are wearing some pretty decently heavy armor at this point.
And it's waterlogged.
And it is full of water. All of those extra pockets you sewed in there.
How about a 10?
A 10. So you can kind of, swim forward a bit and then have to put your foot down. Like, you are physically unable to maintain, a hovering height. But you can swim around. You just have
Better
to
than
deal with
walking.
sinking after. So you kind of have to...
Two little tentacles kind of go out like a hug towards you.
Oh.
And I'm just gonna hold on to him, and I'm just kind of spider crawling the walls, stretching out. I look like one of those tentacle monsters from when Mars attacks, just pulling myself along the walls.
Fair
Going
enough.
60 feet. So if at any point you just
You have 60 feet. Okay.
Fast.
You do manage to get to the end, though you are carrying a person. So we'll say roll me a strength check. I don't think octopus has athletics.
Can I guidance him?
You can. Might make a difference. It might. That was rough.
Give me a 10.
For a 10. Okay, what's your swim speed?
That's 60.
Okay, so it'll be 40 while you're carrying Xechas in his armor.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Violet swimming along behind you at this point. Probably a good 3 to 5 minutes has passed. As you're making your way through, examining the trap, you're about halfway through the room. Dusty, the air is getting a little thinner down here. The breaths are kind of becoming shorter, kind of having to regulate it a little more. It's kind of like you're hiking on a really high altitude, where like every breath isn't quite filling you up as much as you're used to. Starting to feel a little claustrophobic as the air kind of thins out in the bag of holding that you're currently in. Back to you guys. You continue along the room now, carrying Vite-Carl, or carrying Xechas as you do. Yep, what's up?
Specifically to Xechas, do you have any objects that are spherical in your bag?
You look.
The
Hunt for
emotes.
balls.
Hunting for balls.
There's a whetstone. It's kind of cylindrical, but that would be the closest thing to it.
Yeah, that probably ain't going to do much.
What are the odds that this whetstone would find its way past me within my reach?
Roll me a
1,
D100.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
44.
I have 34 things in my bag of holding.
They're all just kind of floating out in space here. I'd say with that, the percentage, the chance of it coming by are pretty slim.
Fuck. I can't draw a face on the whetstone and talk to it. Son of a bitch.
Trying to make Wilson, you son of a bitch.
Wilson!
Oh my god. Wilson!
There is ink and an ink pen in there if you were to get your hands on it.
I just have Wilson, dude.
I'm
Just me
sorry,
in a fucking
Wilson!
whetstone. I was gonna roll a
God.
wisdom save for my sanity.
Oh my god, I was
An
like, where's he
abacus
going with
hits you in the
this?
face.
Conk. So, you guys continue along the passage, managing now that no one's on the ground to avoid any of the traps that seem to have been set.
Ooh,
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Longstrider on Vite-Carl.
Does it have verbal
Blast.
components? Oh, you don't need to breathe.
Yes, I'm not gonna.
So it doesn't
yeah, but do
really
I need
matter.
air to make words?
A little. Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
What a fascinating
Yeah,
question,
this is
though.
we're in the deep now. I assume you did
Good.
be careful, so you probably have enough air left to do Longstrider, and then you won't be able to use verbal components anymore because there will just be water in your
He's
lungs.
just pushing a fart up.
Oh
Isn't there
no!
Every
air
time-
at the top of the chamber? Oh
No,
no, we don't actually.
This
I don't
chamber
know
is
that.
completely full to the
Yeah.
top.
Right.
Every time he needs to cast another verbal component, he just grabs the bag of holding.
Just steals the air
Take some
from
of
you.
your air away.
You just see a little
Okay.
pair of lips just...
Yeah.
That would be fucking nightmarish. Just a face appears just this much.
My God. I'll tap Puscarl and point at Violet as well, who's not as fast.
Oh, yeah, another tentacle goes and... shrub up.
I was gonna ask about that. So I was using the Wormling sheet
Mm-hmm.
to give you that info. Because it felt like the most appropriate thing for what Violet would be. Probably a
That-
Wormling at this point.
Sure.
So yeah, I wasn't sure if you wanted to stick with the 20 feet or 40 feet. Because even Wormlings have the 40.
Okay. We'll say she's never swam before, so we'll stick with the 40. Or the 20, just because she's like completely new to this. You haven't really taken her on any swimming excursions. But as she gets more comfortable with it, it'll go up.
Fair enough.
That being said, with the using the dash along the way. She gets a full 40 feet, and she's struggling to keep up with you, but as you pick up Xechas and you kind of weighed down by him, you guys kind of match up a little bit more in speed, and she kind of manages to keep up most of the way. Seems kind of fascinated by the dragon statues and carvings of the faces on the wall. You see her kind of swim up to one and get kind of pushed away by the current coming out of the mouth. And yeah, you can figure that there's definitely some kind of active drain happening. Otherwise, the other chamber would have been completely full too. But so far, no luck finding it.
I just look back and I just think, that'd be a cute moment if my cat wasn't drowning, suffocating. Ah!
You continue along.
I just kind of pointed the bag and go.
Eventually making your way to the end of that tunnel. As you do, you kind of begin going up this slight incline of stairs that is still, at this moment, filled with water. You don't go up about as high as you did in the previous room, but you see the stone stairs kind of flatten out, and you pass over what appears to be an immaculately made stone tile floor, even more so than the previous rooms. Xechas, you wouldn't see hit, but Vite Carl, with your or dark vision as an octopus, you do see. Yoink. Oh, it didn't change me; it just changed you guys. You kind of come out right at the front of this hall, and you see the hallway kind of continuing along at this point, but you can see a little bit of air above, like, you know, that shimmer you see when you look down from underneath water. You can see little remnants of that going towards the roof here. Looking further into the room, you do see what appears to be a series of benches all aligned facing from under the water. You probably wouldn't be able to see what's on top, but you do see a double staircase kind of curving up on either side. You also see a number of small fish kind of all swimming around in this room. They're about yay big. I want both of you to roll me a nature check, actually. Okay, we're getting above a 10.
Okay, good. I was like, I had disadvantage from Kieran, right? 12.
I was doing my test rolls earlier, and I got 4 nat 20s. There's something weird happening. You got another nat 1. You have never seen a fish in your life. What's fish? You don't know what fish are. How do fish work? How do fish be?
What is this fish of which you speak?
Vite Carl, on the other hand, with an 18, you recognize them fairly quickly as quippers.
12.
A 12?
Disadvantage.
Oh, you had disadvantage. Yeah. Fair. A 12 is still enough. You recognize a quipper when you see one. These are fish that are very similar to piranhas, but tend to acclimate to colder waters. They tend to spend their time in more like mountainous lakes than tropical rivers. They're quite comfortable in subterranean areas as well. And you see them currently just swimming around, but there are hundreds of them kind of all making their way around this chamber slowly. They don't seem too concerned by you, as you are quite a lot. Like, concerned's not the word. They don't appear interested in eating you quite yet at this time, as you are a very big aquatic creature. They're not outward hostile to you at the moment. But you just see hundreds of these fish just floating around looking for whatever next meal might come their way.
Definitely gonna kind of squeeze Xechas a little bit in my tentacles and sort of lift him up behind me, guiding his body just to look up.
You also see just hundreds of these fish.
I can only see 5 feet in front of my face.
Yeah.
That's right.
So you do see about almost 100 feet into the room. How far is
there? A faint light source?
Above the water, about 120 feet. You just see this semi-orangey glow above the water. Yes, you too, Xechas, looking up, can see a spot
above the water
of like a little space above the water. It looks like just the top of the roof here, but you see as the chamber opens up, it kind of spreads out further, and it looks like the water level has kind of been maintained to this height. So whatever drain does exist is still working, just not entirely well in the trap room, and it has allowed all of the chambers to flood a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna kill the light on my lightning launcher, and I'm gonna like slowly peek my head up above the waterline.
Okay, you kind of got to give Puss Carl a little tap. He swims you slowly up to the top as you do so. It might be trying to drown the Malice. I don't know. A little bit, maybe. And you slowly, like very old war movie Navy SEAL style, just breach your head out of the water up to about your nose and look into the room. And you see what appears to be a massive temple chamber. This, like, if what you were in before was little more than a small like entryway compared to this, it is a massive carved room of perfectly made walls. You see on this large kind of small plateau sticking just over about 5 feet over the surface of the water, an immaculately carved shrine depicting a large dragon with its wings unfurled curving around the shrine itself, with another dragon head on the front, and you see 4 lanterns on either side, or 2 lanterns on either side, for a total of 4, just glowing a very soft orange color.
Oh, well. And how long-ish has it been since Dusty got in the bag?
Roll me an intelligence check.
Oh, Jesus!
You don't really have a way of keeping time.
It's a robot. Oh God! Nobody set the clock on our robot. No.
9.
It's just blinking 12 on your chest.
Oh no. You thought you were keeping track of time pretty good, but Dusty, you begin to feel your air running out, and you gather in about a minute you'll be out of oxygen at this point. But Xechas, you feel like it's maybe been about 6 minutes that you crossed the room, I'd say. You didn't quite do a great job of keeping track of time. The cold kind of numbing your senses a little bit and taking away from your ability to just keep track of time while you're focused on not freezing to death. So you're not too sure. You gather you got about 4 minutes left or so.
Okay. I mean, he needs to see this.
Roll me a perception check
first. Okay. A little better. 12.
And roll me a stealth check. At advantage, because you're breaching the water and only holding about this much of your head up.
My armor gives me advantage anyways.
Oh, perfect. My air! Okay.
21.
Now, the first thing you notice is the dragon statues appear to have inlaid gems of sapphire. Just like a very bright... it's green, right? Blue? Why am I blanking?
Yes,
It's green. Bright green, right? Thought so. Mixed up my gems. You just kind of sticking into it all over the entire thing, depicting this as what you would gather to be a sapphire dragon. And based on what Dusty told you about the entire temple being dedicated to a dragon named Theron Ethil, Lord of the Thundering Skies, you can kind of surmise that this is very much depicting Theron Ethil as a shrine.
Is it green?
I don't remember. I'm honestly drawing a blank on that right now. Blue?
Sapphire's blue.
I thought so. I doubted myself. Either way, blue gems all inlaid into the stone. And then with that perception check and that stealth check, as you're kind of just creeping above the water, you do see what appears to be a figure wandering on the platform. Not focused on keeping watch down the hall. It's hard to make out from here at 120 feet. Your vision carries a decent distance, but he's obscured by the front of the thing. You just see the occasional flash of a coat, what appears to be a captain's hat of some kind, and someone just kind of pacing back and forth.
Okay,
Dusty, roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
I'm gonna go down to the bottom of the water and just find a pebble or a rock of some kind, and come back up and just whisper, I'm letting you out air but wet. I'm gonna drop it into the bag.
Oh, you're recording a message on a thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Using my
fair
magical tinkering.
enough. Your magical tinkering. Does there a time on how long that takes?
No, it's just an action
Okay, so 6 seconds.
to record the message.
Okay, what'd you roll for your con save? Oh, no, never mind. Okay, so what's your constitution modifier? 2?
Yeah, 2.
You can hold your breath for 3 minutes, I'd say, and with that failed save, you only have about 2. You feel your oxygen run out at this point. And then you see this small pebble or small rock just floating in from what you think is perhaps above you. And you kind of have to wait as it just slowly descends into the bag. And you grab it and you hear the message from Xechas, which sounds quite gurgly because you did it underwater.
Oh, no, I said I pop up and whisper it.
Okay. Yeah, you do manage to hear
Drop it in the bag.
Xechas. The monster may be terrifying, but remember, you've got plot armor, probably.
Oh.
Thanks, Alan.
Yes, Riley.
Hearing the message and him saying that it's still gonna be, when he lets me out, it's still gonna be water. I would immediately start removing my guns off again because they're gonna do me no fucking use in water. And
Fair.
get the rapier ready, I guess.
Okay, fair enough. You, at that point, I guess, Xechas, you reach your hand in and try to pull out Dusty?
Yeah, I'm gonna go just slightly below the water so that I can have buoyancy as I'm pulling him out. And I'm just gonna think the top of Dusty's head as I reach in. So I kind of grab him by the
Fair.
hood.
As the bag opens underwater, a torrent of water comes in and you just feel
Oh, shit,
a
I close
hand come in. You see a hand trying to shuffle through the water and then snap the bag shut.
Shit.
And you are drenched head to toe. Actually, roll me a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage because you're trying to fucking flail out of the way.
I've never done this before.
It could be useful in the future, though. You could just be like, water!
You are soaked head to toe in the most frigid water you have ever touched. Just completely drenches you.
Okay, now I'm gonna go up above, turn it upside down. Not inside out, just upside down. And think, Dusty's feet. And pull him down into the water.
Your feet fall. Oh, no, I'm kidding. That would be terrible. As you're kind of trying to dodge out of the way of the water, you feel yourself get completely and utterly soaked. And just as you're kind of shaking yourself off, you feel a grip around one of your ankles and feel everything rushing past. And then you are submerged entirely in frigid, ice-cold water as you're just pulled out of the bag of holding and straight down into the waters below.
And as quickly as I can, I want to put my hand on his shoulder and just go like this.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw as you hit the water, please.
I'm gonna do 2 things here. I'm gonna roll the con.
You take...
Fucking awful rolls.
You guys
today.
are rolling like shit, and I love it. Okay, you take 3.
My stealth was good, that's good. With all the rolls, I'm glad that one succeeded.
Yes, you take 3 points of cold damage as that cold of this water just seeps into your body.
And then with my lack of air that I've had, as I'm now in the water, and what all that has just transpired, I'm gonna roll me a wisdom save.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you ran... Okay! Nat 23, or Nat 20 for 23.
There we go.
To keep my fucking cool. As this shit just transpired.
You keep your mouth closed so water doesn't rush into your lungs, taking whatever oxygen is left in there out entirely. And you manage to maintain yourself and not just let out a scream as the cold water just envelops your entire persons.
He just glares at Xechas for a second, and then he pokes his head up and goes,
Roll me a stealth check.
Yeah, I'll just slowly up.
because there.
And give you guidance on the stealth.
Octopus Carl is just sitting here watching this all happen.
You have
I'm holding
guidance on your
Violet.
stealth.
14.
14. Okay. As you kind of pop your head up, you kind of take this breath in a little louder than you were originally planning to. And as you take the breath, you look on the platform and see there is a figure just kind of staring down the hallway towards you. He's not taking any action at this point, but he definitely seems to have noticed some kind of sound. It's out of the range of light, and he doesn't have dark vision that far as you know, but he definitely hears the sound of someone taking a breath as you sink back below the water.
Okay. I'm gonna point in the direction of the platform. Then I'm gonna tap ear. And then I'm gonna point to myself. And then do it again.
You guys get the sense of what he's trying to say?
He's gonna go listen himself, yep.
It's not what he was saying, but I'll accept it. You poke your head back up over the water as well. Roll me a stealth check.
Ooh, I'm still underwater.
Yeah, Xechas.
Oh.
No.
No, I've been waiting for... Xechas looks confused and then shakes his head as if he didn't understand you.
Okay.
Just floating.
I'm gonna point.
Treading water underwater, trying to
Point
communicate.
again.
Mm-hmm.
Make a dude on a platform. Just like... Tapped in his ear.
Roll me an intelligence check, Xechas, to make sense of what he's
Chris
trying.
gets it.
Oh my god.
Does Xechas get it?
Let's find out.
I don't
No,
think Xechas gets it.
you have no idea what the
No.
fuck he's trying to say. How would you interpret that as Xechas with that?
I mean, the second one was pretty clear. The first, I don't know about
He
the first
says
one was,
dude on
"I'm gonna go
platform and
listen,"
points to his ear.
and then he points to here. I mean, how else do I interpret that other than that dude heard something around here?
I don't know.
I don't really know.
You have no idea what he's trying to get across.
Xechas is just generally confused.
Stand on the water.
Actually, Xechas is gonna go to poke his head out of the water now.
Yeah, roll me a stealth check.
Yes.
Okay. Nat 20.
Okay. You silently, again, just pull your head out of the surface of the water, and you see that same figure now, still staring down the hallway, but he's got his head tilted a little more, just to kind of tilt his ear towards it. And you see pretty clearly at this point a man dressed in a fine kind of captain's coat that has long since been torn, weathered, basically done in by the sea. There are barnacles kind of growing over it. You see an old captain's hat kind of sagging from the dampness of this individual, and there's just a simple black mask covering the majority of their face. You see two eyes just kind of reflecting a little bit of light, and can tell this figure is intently listening down. With the nat 20 for 25, he does not hear you break the surface, but he's definitely on guard and very much aware that someone is close by.
So he's clocked that something is there. Okay.
He knows he's heard something.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go back down then. And it's gonna be like... I'm gonna nod understandingly at Dusty.
Dusty just he just kind of shrugs how would he do this?
DM, would I know if I can replenish the air that's inside of the bag of holding?
You would, by holding it in a source of fresh air. Like by opening it.
Okay, and would it be pretty quick?
Yeah. Almost instantaneous, I would say.
Okay, yeah, I'll just go back to the back corner and just hold it just above the level of the water to get air in it again.
Sure. I mean, easily done. At that point, I'll allow your nat 20 to continue.
Okay. And then I'm going to come back down and just point at it. and then both of us, and then it again. I'm gonna hold it open upside down so that gravity doesn't fucking push water in it.
Fair.
I'm gonna look to you.
Fuck is what?
He's telling you to check your Apple Watch. God.
Yes, I'm gonna give the bag to Vite Coral and just like look at him and say, just hold it like,
Okay. You both try to swim
and then
into.
we're both gonna go into it.
Okay, you swim your way into the bag of holding, which is not an easy feat, I mind you, but you kind of reach your hand or your hands into the bag of holding and pull yourself up and out of the water.
And then I'll just stick my head in.
Fair. Just your head?
Yes.
And I'm floating in the
You get it the way you're just floating in the abyss, and then you see as Xechas pulls about just like his head and a little bit of his shoulders into the bag.
Okay.
Vite Carl, you see Xechas just standing there with a bag over his head.
You damn near fucking suffocated me in here earlier. I ran out of air like 2 minutes before you let me out.
Oh goodness. The cold and lack of light must have messed with my time sense. I'm so sorry.
I'm pretty sure dude heard me.
Yes, he was listening pretty intently down this way.
Also, what the hell was with the soaking me before you put me in the water?
That was another bloody accident. I'm terribly sorry.
I'm gonna reach for my rifle as it floats by it.
It is dry. It is close enough. You just left it in the space. It is there, and it is dry.
That should be fine.
Yes, don't worry. I can deal with that once we're out of this. So that was he looked like an undead pirate captain. He was wearing a hat. He had a black mask over his face. What's going on here?
I can't tell you what's going on, but I know what's gotta happen.
It's just, well, there's plenty of space in the middle there for us to fight on foot.
I'm gonna have to get right next to the motherfucker, unfortunately.
Yes. There's, quite rather a large amount of, DM, what did you say they are? The fish?
Quippers.
Oh, quippers.
Quippers.
Which...
there's many...
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, Dusty, as soon as he says quippers, you snap of memory. You've been around these lands enough. You know what kind of, fish populations are known to be a trouble for local fishermen. Quippers definitely being one of them. You've heard several stories of people being eaten by them, disappearing on quipper-infested waters.
So I doubt, Violet and Vite Coral will be able to, stay under the water while we're fighting. It would attract far too much attention from them.
Yeah, I'm gonna say with the quippers being a issue, it's gonna be a little harder. Best bet we have is to try to get as close as we can to that whatever he's standing on.
Yes, perhaps we circle around it and, we all need to be able to see each other. Line up across it and then jump out all at once. Might not be a bad idea.
Well, that's given if the fish don't notice us getting closer.
Yes, do you know anything about their behavior? Do they just attack out of nowhere? Do they need a reason?
Well, like I can only assume with most predatory fish species, they typically try to eat things in a pack. However, if the prey is too large, then they typically won't bother with it unless it threatens them directly. So, if I had to guess, I'd say a giant octopus is safe until it gets too damn close.
A 20-pound hunk of deer meat goes by.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that could be useful.
I
A
mean,
distraction.
it could be.
Xechas, you also see, severed at the elbow, bluish, boil-covered hand that you must have left behind.
Oh, yes. That could also potentially be a good distraction.
Could
So,
be.
Well, I think we have to give it a go. Swim up as close as we can, and if they start to get a little nippy, then I'll just pull those out and kind of throw them away from us. Hopefully it works.
I don't know what we have to look forward to from the gentleman that has so kindly taken the entirety of the land in this area, but something tells me he's at least a cause of why this is the way it is. So,
Yes, you did look rather different than the other ones. Not in terms of the sickliness, but you did look, important.
and who knows? He wasn't like commanding them to kill us when he heard a sound. So he either doesn't know exactly what the sound was, or maybe we can get him to be a little chatty.
Or perhaps he doesn't have any of his friends here to help him. That would be opportune. But wishful.
Could be
Some
that he doesn't
compliment.
need him, but we'll see.
Yes. Alright, well, I think we have our plan, and the air is starting to get quite thin.
Oh, fucking tell me about it.
Alright, well, I'll keep my hand in here, just grab it when you're ready to come out. And
Roll
I'll
a D100,
relay the plan
Zach,
on.
please.
I'm gonna stick my head out and just tap Fight Carl and just kind of point at where the platform is. And just point towards it to keep low.
I'm gonna grab his hand as he pulls me into the water. Then I'm gonna hold
Yoink.
my hand up as the bag's there and just think of that meat. The hunk of deer meat. Grab it out.
Okay. You grab the deer meat as you make your way out, and you did, clean the meat and drain it. It is a piece of raw animal flesh in the water, and you almost immediately see some of the quippers kind of begin turning their attention a little closer towards you. And you guys are still at the end of this fairly small hallway. They don't appear to be attacking you just yet.
Bottom.
Okay. You start making your way along
Carefully.
the bottom. Dusty, what are you
Yep.
doing?
I'm gonna motion for Xechas to hand me the bag. And then I want to take
you
the
the
bag, put the meat back in the bag, seal it, and just prepare to
Okay.
reach in and grab it.
Fair enough. Realizing you were a little early in the meat presentation, Zach, that weather check's going to come into play when they leave.
Cannot be
the
given out
underground.
unsolicited deer meat.
You ruined the 10 from earlier. How rude.
With something much worse. But you put the meat back and you begin kind of making your way along the bottom. Are you swimming as well, or are you just kind of walking along behind Xechas, held down by your gear? I don't believe you're wearing any metal armor. So swimming is a little bit more of an option for you. Meat presentation.
I'm gonna mostly just try to swim behind where Xechas is.
Okay. Just maintaining the pace. And Vikar, what about you?
I'll be mostly staying behind them. I've got my eyes on the quippers specifically, and I'm just kind of inching along, octopus grabbing.
Okay. You guys make your way towards the base. How close are you getting? I guess is my question. What's the plan here?
As close as possible, to the very bottom, and then kind of go up from there, and I'll jump out at the same time, is the plan.
Okay. I need stealth checks from everybody as you're swimming your way over there.
Got it.
Both for the quippers and whatever else may be watching.
I'll give guidance to JT. To Dusty.
Huh.
Plus Carl, no problem.
I'm going to use knowledge from past life.
Fair.
You know, just to make that even higher of a number, I suppose.
Out of 20 total.
Okay. As you're kind of making your way along, Dusty, you swim as quietly as possible, easily making your way to about the base of the platform. If you guys want to put your minis on the map, go ahead. You're just swimming. You're under about 15, maybe 10 to 15 feet of water, depending on what you're standing on. As you guys make your way further into the rooms, you see the swarms of quippers kind of gathered in bigger clusters towards the back here. And you do see several sets of rocks that appear to be collapses from above that have fallen, some debris that are poking above the water surface. So it does appear that there's places outside of the water that are not just the platform. You also see two massive dragon statues on either side of the altar, both depicting a very similar emerald inlaid dragon. Was it emerald? Sapphire. Sorry, I keep mixing up my gems. Sapphire inlaid dragons that appear to be kind of wardens over this altar. And as you all stealthily make your way towards the platform, you all kind of breach the surface at the same time. And Xechas, as you breach the surface, you find yourself looking down the barrel of a very rusted out flintlock pistol and just two eyes looking at you from under a hat with a mask over the face. Welcome. Let's have a little talk. And that is where we will go to break for today. Because I really need to pee, and that feels like a very good dramatic place to pause it. Unfortunately for you, he had a +3, and he beat your stealth check with a 21.
Well, it also rolled a 9.
Yeah, so like very aware of your guys' presence at this point. So yeah, you come out of the surface of the water and find a gun or a musket pointed directly into your face. Yeah, so we'll be back. And what's up, Stormy? How's it going? Super excited to play on Sunday, buddy.
Peed my pants.
Yes, someone peed your pants. No one can tell. You're still underwater. You all notice a slight increase in water temperature.
It's nice.
Shockingly enough, this
It's undead pee. It's very cold. There's no increase.
Fair.
shockingly enough, this water area was full of that shit that turns blue when you piss in it. So it just starts
There's a
getting
blue
slightly bluer.
cloud around Xechas.
I swear it wasn't me. It was one of the quippers.
Oh god.
You can incloud too? Cool.
Oh, you made me ink. Alright, we're gonna take a quick tenor. We'll be back in just a little bit here, guys. We'll see you soon, and we'll pick this up where we left off in about 10 minutes. Catch you in a bit. What is up, everybody? We are back. Hope you had a good break. I know I did. Got myself a drink. Had myself a cup of strawberries. Feeling pretty good right now. Hope everyone managed to, get away. Take a little time. Nice. We got some Cheetos or whatever. Cheese Humpty Dumpty brand. I respect it. You know what they say about Humpty Dumpty. Anyway, so... something about a wall and falling off it. Anyway, so...
And all the king's men.
He took all of those men. Anyway... oh, my eggs is all right. So when last we left off before the break, the party tried to that was juicy, tried to sneak their way in to the subterranean temple that once existed here some time ago, and seemingly I still need to make you an octopus mini. I keep forgetting. I'm the worst.
The spider really works well, though.
It did, but it's not an octopus, and I hate that.
Got 8 legs.
I'm looking. I'm gonna hold up. We can fix this real fast. Y'all entertain.
Hold up.
Entertain the people. You have a job
Gobble
to do.
me, swallow me, drip down the side of me, quick jump out for you, let it get inside of me, tell him where I put it, never tell him where I'm about to be, I run down on him forehead, run at me, talk your shit, bite your lip, ask for a car while you ride that dick, really ain't never got a fucking for a thing, he already made his mind up before he came, now get your boots and your coat for this wet ass pussy, I got a phone just for pictures of this wet ass pussy, pay my tuition just to kiss me on my wet ass pussy, now make it rain if you wanna see some wet ass pussy. I need a hard hitter, I need a deep stroker, and a henny drinker, I need a weed smoker, not a garden snake, I need a king cobra with a hook in it, hope I lean over.
That's exactly enough time to do the thing. Curse of disadvantage to Ryan, right? Right? Or to everyone who just had to hear WAP. Alright, you should have a purple octopus now. That was exactly...
I found a purple one.
Exactly the amount of time I needed. Now, it just happened to be the first one that came up in the Creatures of the Deep set. There's also a familiar, which is tiny and blue.
Did find...
He's perfect. I
love
love
it.
it.
In the group chat here.
I'm gonna learn the lyrics for that, just so when he's doing that, I can do metal vocal ad-libs over it
There you go.
in the background.
Disadvantage got to
a
go to
great tip.
everyone but Ryan. Roll me a d20.
You get to choose one person.
Exclamation
That's not how that
point.
works.
Exclamation point d20. Yeah, we might allow it. We might allow it. We'll see. If you don't roll, I'm just gonna give it to Chris. 12. Okay. Unfortunately for everyone, that passes. We all have disadvantage on one roll. Except Ryan. Thank you. She gets special privileges. Don't ask why.
I'm saved by WAP.
It's private. It's private. Anyway. Saved by WAP. Same. Anyway.
I'm denying that right now.
You're getting refunded immediately. We still all have disadvantage. So, as you pop your head...
Actually, no, I'm taking your points.
I'm keeping those points. Those are ours now. As you pop your head out of the water, Xechas, you are met immediately with the barrel of a rusted-out flintlock pistol and a pair of just rage-filled eyes looking down at you, and a voice kind of ringing out, "All right, let's talk." What do you do?
Fart and then slowly get out of the water. Not really
Bubble.
saying much. Because I didn't expect that. And there's a gun in my face. I tend to do what people say when there's a gun in my face.
Nice and slow. Hate for you to slip and fall. He holds the gun on you as you walk past and kind of guides you up the steps. Do the rest of you follow?
Yeah, as I'm kind of getting out of the water, the octopus form like slops off me like it's jelly, and I just invite. Hello.
Hi.
All right, well, I guess I got soaked for nothing. I
He's
start walking up.
just pointing the gun. He has it basically locked on Xechas at this point. As the rest of you make your way up, he kind of slowly steps up behind you. So first, let me ask, who are you that so bravely stumbles into my little abode? Come now, it's courtesy to introduce yourselves when you meet, when you break into someone's home.
Hello. We're Suck. I'm Carl.
Pleasure.
Name's Dusty. This is Violet.
Hello, Violet. Kind of nods to you, Dusty.
And
And you're one of us.
I wouldn't go so far.
Close enough. All shades of undead, as it were. So tell me,
You're not wrong there.
what the fuck are you doing here? Kind of,
Well,
as things have kind of calmed down, he just kind of casually puts the pistol back in the holster on his hip, but keeps one hand just resting.
He's covered in the blue shit too, right? He's all
You
infected
can't.
as
The
fuck.
only bit of skin you can see is the small slit between his
Oh.
hat and his eyes. He's wearing gloves.
Ah.
But you do see the very telltale look of blue skin and pustules underneath. Sorry.
Well,
Is
there
it
was
the word pustules? I won't say that word anymore.
Well, we were investigating the sources of some creatures undead in nature, and their attacking of a lumber mill. We found this here temple, and well, aside of just, well, it's rather interesting specifically to me and my friend.
I can see that.
Down to Violet. And now we're here talking to you.
Fortuitous indeed. Well, you found what you were looking for, the source of your very woes, and the woes of that wee little village up there. It's an unfortunate thing, but in war, sometimes there are casualties.
Might I ask who you're at war with?
Who is everyone at war with here? The company, of course.
Oh.
You looking at him now, up close, even with the kind of saltwater faded clothing at this point and the barnacles growing all over him, you recognize a Trudge Hill Trading Company uniform when you see one. You have seen other naval officers wearing very similar garb. His is torn, ripped, battle-worn. You see right in the chest a rather large tear through all of the fabric, revealing what appears to be a little bit of a wound underneath that's barely visible.
Well, as odd as it may seem to you, you may have found people that also don't have love for the company.
I doubt anyone has love for the company, but I bet you're doing business with them. Who else would send you right here into the, proverbial pirate's den?
Well, oddly enough, the lumber mill, who was also recently in a sticky situation with the company, they were at odds, and we agreed to help them because they were dying at your hands.
It's an unfortunate necessity, like I said. You see, well, I needed the best from Fort Mistmere to make their way over to that wee village and protect it. That way their forces would be lower when we attacked them. So while it was unfortunate that the wee lumber workers had to go, well, it was a necessity.
See, the issue with that statement is, if you would have, I don't know, had an outreach or just gave it a little time and we showed up here earlier, we could have worked out something to where we could direct all of Fort Mistmere's best people right to your door. And then you could kill them there.
We already did.
The issue is, now you've cost innocent people there. And that I'm not okay with.
You say you don't have the blood of a single... You say you don't have the blood of a single innocent on your hands. Not one.
While not in the traditional sense, I feel like when we left that lumber mill, probably our fault that a lot of them died there. At least I blame myself for that. However, can't be letting that happen again.
Oh, it won't. We've already done what we need to do with the lumber mill. You need not worry about them further. Except for those folk. They're with us now, if you haven't noticed. And you look back behind him, or not really behind him at this point, kind of, into the back room up here, and you see a small staircase, and you can even see from here, see the back end of the room, see a number of people chained up against the wall, semi-submerged in this frigid cold water. And at this point, you do recall that prisoners were taken.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them have already begun to turn a shade of blue.
So what? You bring them here, you infect them, you send them out. Is that the point?
More or less, if you want to put it in the most simplest of terms. I consider it growing an army. An army I need to attack the people that wronged me. Revenge is a complicated issue. I don't expect you to understand. They're a means to an end, that's all.
You see, the issue with your statement is that I very much would like revenge on the company. I don't think I'm going to use other people as a means to an end to do so. Well, not directly costing their lives.
Everybody uses people to get what they need on this island. You should know that by now. If you don't know it already, you're a damn fool. And you let this one speak for you.
It's just more well-spoken than I am.
And you? Are your hands clean of innocent blood as well?
Not even close.
Do you understand?
By God. I do.
Good.
But I think Dusty speaks for all of us when we say we're trying to do better.
And that's your prerogative. I feel no need to do the same. If you're here to protect the folks from the lumber mill, I can assure you, we won't be attacking them again.
Alright, and how many more at your next target are going to be innocent folk that get caught in the crossfire?
That depends. What was the population of Fort Mistmere last you checked?
Oh.
But perhaps...
While I would
Please.
love to see the company removed from a place that I very much call my home now, I can't have all them folks dying.
What do you propose, then? I spare all of them? I'll spare any who aren't foolish enough to stand in my way. That's it. Feel that's a fair proposal. It's a better deal than they'd get from the company. Tell me, what was the company about to do when they sent you to the logging mill in the first place? Did they send that force of 200 here to stop us? Or to stop them?
Well, they didn't
My
even know
issue-
about you at the time.
What was that?
They didn't even know about you at the time. It had nothing to do with you.
My point exactly.
But my issue with you currently is the same issue I have with the company. Is that the company was willing to do that to those folks, and I wasn't willing to allow it, hence why I went and negotiated a deal in order to help that situation.
So negotiate a deal with me now. What do you propose I do exactly? How do you root the company out of its fortress without taking out everyone inside? How do you rain cannon fire on them from afar without harming a single innocent soul? Perhaps you send 3 dedicated individuals with a vested interest in their survival to warn the townsfolk. Suppose those 3 people went and warned the company as well. Well, that would be a mistake.
An evacuation notice. Secretly. We could bring them all to our headquarters, our home. Hide them underground. Won't be many.
We ain't
be
got the
innocent.
kind of space for all the people in the town.
Bring them somewhere.
We could get them out of the town, yeah.
Exactly.
Problem is, a
And then
bunch of people start leaving the town, company's gonna take notice.
If we get caught
One at
doing
a
that,
time.
we're dead men walking.
You're already a dead man walking.
Would
see-
you look at that, he's got a
sl-
joke.
You see a slight curl of a smile, like he thinks he's being witty.
I think that could work. I agree, Xechas. If we don't do this very covertly, we're fucked.
Well, your other option is you die down here in the frigid cold. And so do all they. He just slowly gestures his head back to the people behind him. Well.
Oh, we got the means to deal with that.
Do you?
Dealt with it enough.
Well, good. Clearly, you're very resourceful folk. The choice is yours.
I can't speak for all of you, so... What's the word? Given the knowledge that we learned just coming into this temple, I have pressing matters that I'd like to attend to towards that volcano, as you guys clearly saw on those walls. And, well...
How do you have plans on getting in there? Company protects their investments, after all.
Well, I just know somebody with an army that really don't like the company.
It's a little far inland for us.
There's some rivers. We'll get you most of the way there.
Feel like that's a different negotiation.
Very well. I'm just thinking ahead, I guess.
Perhaps you should focus on the problem at hand. The three of you stand outmatched.
Oh, that's a
do
bit
lot.
presumptuous.
Forgive the presumption. There are more lives on the line than just yours.
And if you'd asked me a year ago to care about those lives, I wouldn't. But thanks to these two... Yeah, you're fine.
So it was them who led you astray.
No.
What sense is there in caring for folk who would never care for you? Do you think
No.
they'd open their home to you if you were looking for a warm meal? Or to avoid
Not
the
at all.
cold?
No, I don't. In fact, I think some of them might laugh at me in my face, because I've done that to them. But... I look over at Xechas and Dusty. We're trying to do better. All of us.
Now, while we mull this over, kind of think about it. Why don't you fill us in on what brought you to this point?
Oh, you're looking for my life story, eh?
Well, a TLDR maybe.
Well, you see, I've got
Or at
pressing
least we gave
matters
you our
ahead.
names.
Well, fair enough. My name is Captain Belros. I was a sailor for the company for some time. Very long time. One day, my first mate decided I shouldn't be in command anymore. He sent me and all those loyal to me to the bottom of the ocean to die. And on that day I prayed. I prayed to whatever god might hear me. What answered was no godly being, I can tell you that much. As he says this, he reaches up and slowly pulls the cloth down, revealing the most gruesome visage any of you have ever seen. The boils that you saw in Vite Carl are exponentially worse. There's entire sections of his face that have just rotted away, revealing teeth underneath stained brown and yellow by just the pure passing of time. I need all of you to roll me a... is it wisdom saving throw? Wisdom saving throw, please.
Why?
This is all with disadvantage.
Oh yeah, it can get
Except
worse
Ryan.
for me.
I rolled two
Gobble me,
16s, so
swallow
that's
me.
kind of crazy.
Yeah, Vite Carl does not have disadvantage. I mean, if you just bust out the entire chorus or verse for WAP with no hesitation whatsoever, you deserve a little something, something.
At least Violet.
So anyone who's below a 13, which I believe is just Dusty, I'm pretty sure. Dusty, you feel an overwhelming sense of dread just filling your entire person. Like you are looking on someone who seemingly made a deal with a being far more powerful than any of you and came back as that. You have never seen something so horrific in your life. You now have the frightened condition.
That's kind of leaning back. That's a rough bargain you got yourself there.
He senses you're leaning back a little and just kind of shifts himself forward a little more.
Yeah, that's close.
When you spend a few decades walking around the bottom of the sea, you tend to look a little rough afterwards. That sniveling little
you found
shit
yourself some land. Maybe you should.
who threw me overboard
Duck there.
took my ship. Very same ship we attacked in the harbor not long ago. I would like it back. I'd like to take his head with me when I leave. And for that, I'm willing to watch the fort burn.
Is he in Fort Mistmere?
Last you remember, the ship was still docked.
What is this? Do you remember this first mate's name, by chance?
I will remember it till the day I die, says the character and not the fucking DM. Captain.
I'm so sorry.
Captain Oravan.
Okay.
Spoiled, rotten little son of a famous sailor. Wanted my position on the ship, and after he sent me to the depths, well, let's just say his father pulled some strings.
DM, didn't we meet him in Fort Mistmere?
You got like a passing glance of him as he was in the fort, speaking quite curtly to a number of guards and other people, but you did see this individual. Like you did, I believe the name was dropped, but if not, you recognize the name of the ship too.
Well, not an immediate loved one. That's good.
That is my target. The fort itself is, well, merely in the way. But he's no fool. He's not going to step foot back on that ship while he thinks he's in danger. He's no fool. He's a coward. So perhaps there's another way we end this easily. You bring him to me, alive, so I can take his head myself. And no one else need die for the cause. Now you have 3 choices. He still kind of leans into you, Dusty, as he says that a little bit.
All right. Well, what's to say? We get you this, and we get you your ship back, and you're just what, done? You're stopping full stop there?
No. I will sail the seas for as long as I am able and take down every company ship I can find.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Except for the fact that we get hanged for allowing him to do it.
Only if you get caught.
We will get caught. It's the company.
Then you hope that the person who catches you had a vested interest in seeing them gone.
Or perhaps we aren't forthcoming with the reason we're bringing him here.
Or you kidnap him from his bed and drag him here. I don't care.
All right.
3
Good at
choices.
both.
Save the people, kidnap the captain, or die beneath a frozen lake. Make your choice. I'm starting to run a little low on time. And so are you, if I'm going to call off my men before they begin the attack on the fort. You see, when I said I needed them to send their best, they did. They sent their garrison, and they sent you. Who's left
So
to
the fort's
defend them now?
unprotected.
More or less.
You look at Dusty and White Carl. I think we convinced him to come here.
Well, I have no qualms with that. And to be frank, given my little acquaintance, this little shithead, look down at Violet.
She looks up at you, doesn't really understand. Does she understand common? I can't remember.
I
don't think she
only
does.
knows shithead.
Maybe.
She knows
She just
shithead
knows
because
the word
that's
shithead.
her name. She perks up as you call her shithead. Adorable.
I mean, there's
That will be a problem for you soon if they haven't found out already.
well, we're on borrowed time with having to flee to the south anyways.
When do you plan on doing that? And more importantly, how do you plan on doing that?
Details we'll
Well,
get to in a bit.
We just found out that that's probably the most safe place today. So we haven't really had time to sort that out.
Safe for that. He looks down at Violet. Definitely. Safe for you, well, let's just say I'm not the only person on this continent with a hatred for the company, and you'll find few who would be willing to help you on those lands.
Well, it's definitely an issue. If we're gonna fucking get that guy, we gotta be quick, I suppose.
I don't suspect he'll come easily, but maybe you'll find help.
What
Or maybe
did you
you'll
say your
find
name is?
Captain Laravos.
You pull up the whisper jar and say, Captain Laravos.
Oh,
I think if I
Belros.
tell him that I think if I tell the good captain that you're not as dead as he thought you were, he might be a little bit more willing.
Hell, perhaps we convince him that we got you with us so he can take care of it. Got you all tied up and ready to be removed from this mortal coil. Or immortal coil? One or the other.
Yeah, both
We'll
work.
bring
He
him
just
to you.
kind of shrugs. Bring him to me alive. I don't care how. If you tell him I'm still
Alright.
kicking, he'll probably march down here with the rest of his men.
Well, that sounds like you get a quality fucking bucket meal.
If they come, they will likely find themselves in the lumber mill. Do you think that you can stomach to see those folk caught in another battle? Because they will be, if the company comes.
Well, the fun
We'll
part
let him
about the
know.
lumber mill is that the lumber mill workers don't really give a shit about the company men at this point. And it's a lot easier to hide that we're taking the lumber mill workers out of the town than it would be to take the entirety of the population of Fort Miss.
That's very true. We get Olga on the case, she'll get them out of here in 5 seconds flat.
I don't know an Olga.
She's
But if
great,
that's
don't worry about it.
the choice you
Yeah.
want to make, I can accept that. I'm willing to go on faith a little bit here.
Look, we don't have any qualms with you personally. Obviously, we don't like the loss of innocent life, but we also don't like the company. So,
Have you ever
personally,
seen a
I
battle
can't
without
understand?
the loss of innocent life? Even one.
No.
Well, then it's time to face reality. Innocents will die, no matter what. You can't stop
Well-
all of them. You've got to pick your battles.
While I understand your point of view and what you're talking about, doesn't stop us from trying.
Fair. And the company men who are conscripted and are there by force, fine with me killing them as well. You
Well,
carry one of their weapons. Oh, you don't have your weapons on you. Never mind.
actually, I have a rapier.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
You carry their weapons. I'm sure you're familiar with how their army works. How many of them are there because they want to be?
It's not very dissimilar from where I call home.
Innocents always die. It's the rule of things. And it is unfortunate, but it's inevitable. You play your cards right, you can minimize the death, but you'll never be free of it altogether, believe me.
So how long do we have to bring you the captain?
2 days. And it's a long trip.
We'll get there quickly
Sorry.
then.
4 days.
Okay, I don't know if we can make that
It's
trip.
a day and a
in
half.
2 days.
My bad. 4 days, yeah.
We just start running. Just
By then,
You have
the rest of my soldiers will be ready.
a deal.
all right.
I hold my hand out.
If things come
I
to
was
a
gonna say I ain't shaking it.
He goes to reach for it and just pauses for a moment. If there is a battle, which side will you be on? Would you fight the company with the, well, ragtag crew I've managed to assemble?
You guarantee that none of them would make it out?
None of my crew. Or none of the company. No survivors. Not one.
Sad as it is to say, if the we can make sure that the company can't hear about any of it, then yeah, I would more than likely side on the side of ridding them.
Well, what a fortuitous day it is, after all. You've got a deal. And he reaches out and slaps a gloved hand into yours. And where you'd be used to feeling some warmth coming from within, you just feel a very familiar sense of cold as you shake hands with another dead man. Dusty, you hear a crunch as they close hands on each other a little bit, just as his bones kind of crunch together. Now, if you'll excuse me, he pulls his mask back up. The fear begins to fade away at this point. He kind of looks back to the people behind him. You can take them. Those who are alive still. The rest stay with me.
And your fishy friends.
Oh, they're just the locals. I have no control over them.
Blended.
What do I look like to you?
If I turn it back into the big squelchy thing, they should stay away. They seem to be a little bit afraid. I think I might be their natural predator. I don't know, though.
That would be good. All right. Well, yes, how oddly fortuitous. Thank you for letting us take them. I'm gonna make my way up there then.
I'm not gonna say that I agree with your methods or your lofty idealism, but I get the sense I can at least trust you to keep your word. You bring me one man, and you spare hundreds. That's the deal. Good
Yes.
luck. You have 4 days. And if all goes well, you might have a friend with a ship at his disposal. If all goes well.
Yes.
If not, we got a rope and some dangling feet.
It beats being thrown to the bottom of the ocean, I can tell you that much.
Oh,
No,
most
don't-
certainly.
Take them. I've got to go, well, call off my initial attacks. Your timing was,
Thank
well,
you.
good. Good luck. And don't come back empty-handed.
No, we won't.
Good. He straightens up, takes his hand off his pistol, kind of leans back against the altar. What are you waiting for? Take them. They've been in the cold
Yeah,
water
we're
for
going.
a while now. Speed it along.
I'm just gonna like jump off the back here and hastily make my way over.
Right back into the frozen water again.
Fuck it. I'm already cold.
You find 8 people chained up to the walls, kind of just up to about like halfway up their shins if they were standing in this water. Some of them are kneeling.
Oh,
2 of them have already begun to turn a shade of blue and appear to be in a very similar comatose state that Vite was in.
2 of them
So there's 6 live people?
6 live and 2 that appear to be in a coma but not yet turned.
I'd like to go up to the ones that are comatose and doing my best grandpa alcoholic impression. Just hop in front of them. Sigils are in a circle and just flicker on both. Whoop up.
Okay.
Sir. That's about all I got in my battery for that. I look at all the other ones, like the just walls of them, and just.
All right. Well,
You see them
next
kind of-
question.
Wait till they see the weather check. Oh, it's gonna be great. That's
Yeah.
gonna be great. Thank you for the gift of advantage. That's gonna
All right,
cancel
next
out the
question,
disadvantage
Carl.
from Kayla.
What are we gonna do about the frostbite? As we drag these people through frigid water to get out of here.
I'll go very, very fast. That's what we'll do about it. I hope. Oh, God.
This is
We
a
could fit
problem.
we could fit a couple of the worst looking ones in the bag.
Sure.
We'd have to go real fucking fast then.
Yeah.
One of the
Yes.
men perks up. I can swim if I need to. I'll be fine.
Good.
Some of the other group too. A couple women stand up also. Seemingly having lived on the lake most of their life, a lot of people here are pretty comfortable swimming at this point, you would gather. The 2 who are in a comatose state are still pretty out of it, though they clearly have been healed by your magic. Then there's a couple people who are also looking kind of rough. So of the 8, you probably have about 4 swimmers.
Well, if we hurry, we have around 2.5, 3 minutes of air per person. I think we could make it if we were quick.
I can see in the dark. We've been through this path before. I just go right backwards, super fast, tentacle crawl. I think that'll work. Yes.
And if you take the bag as well, you'll get there the quickest.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
Hell, if you have to, go meet our buddy at the entrance before the rest of us get there.
It's at this point you realize you all left Greg Johnson behind, as he was just so enamored on the carvings on the wall he didn't even notice you leave. Just straight up middle-aged dad at a museum reading every single plaque for every single exhibit.
Oh, look at that.
Yes. Maybe it was for the best. I don't know if he could swim very well.
You can float for sure.
Yes. Another portly fellow. Okay. We need to... There's air in this bag, but a limited supply, so we can put you 2, and I point to the 2 injured, conscious people, and these 2, the other 2 who are still...
Just a bit unconscious, but
Out of it.
alive, yes.
Yeah. Mhm.
You want us to go in the bag?
In the bag.
Yes, that's how we got a cat friend here inside this room.
Not the craziest thing I've seen this week, alright? He goes and just kind of almost Mr. Bean-like puts out one foot and just kind of falls into the bag as he does so. The other individual.
I'm gonna reach my hand in and just think, a whole bunch of water, and I'm gonna just scoop all the water out of the fucking bag of holding.
Fair. Easily done. You are, as the last
The
person,
other 3 people.
as you're kind of stuffing the 4th person, one of the people in a coma, into the bag, it is difficult to fit them in there at this point. It is getting to the point of being almost full, and you kind of have to push them in a little bit, and you gather your bag is at capacity right now.
Yep. And I'm gonna tie up the top so that water doesn't start flowing in.
Fair.
Alright, here you go, White Coral.
All right. I'll go just as fast as I humanly can, and I start to go into the water, but the water starts to form around me, and it's sculpted and reverse jelloing back onto me, and whoosh,
the man who spoke to you is quite taken aback by the giant octopus forming in front of him.
Oh, yes, he can do that.
It's been a week. He's gonna go over to the water and just dive right in without issue. So is the
Watch
other...
out for the fish.
They all begin swimming around, and you gather the fish at this point have become quite docile in the cold. They seem to be almost hibernating at this point. They're basically just floating around, swimming ever so slowly. They are acclimated to very cold waters, but in the wintertime they get somewhat inactive, luckily for you guys. And as the group of you all swim your way to the exit before you go under, you just see the captain looking down at you. 4 days. Don't be late.
We won't.
Well,
tentacle
you gotta
thumbs
give
up
us a
just
little
going.
bit of time for fashionable. Come on.
4.5. Don't be late.
Actually, that sentence probably would have been said more like, "Yeah, you gotta give us a little more time."
In the water. Swim fast, it'll warm you up. And you see him kind of just walk off the other edge and into the water and sink and disappear from your vision.
I'm gonna walk through this part, and then I'm gonna climb back up onto the pedestal and walk across it to cut down on the distance I have to swim, and then get back into the water.
Fair. Yeah, easily done. Go ahead and roll me a perception check as you're making your way past it.
I'm gonna use knowledge from past life.
Okay.
18.
Okay. You didn't quite make it out at first, but as you're taking the time to walk past, you see one of the gems inlaid into the center of what would be the dragon's back over here, at least the back of the neck. There is a is it sapphire? It's sapphire, right? It's sapphire. I remember this time. There is a sapphire gem that looks more uniform than the rest of them, where the rest are kind of almost mosaically placed and they're all uneven matching sides. This looks like a pentagonal, I guess, pentagonal shape, and you notice there's actually a gold chain linked at the top that forms what appears to be a necklace that's also embedded into the fabric, and there is a large crack going across the gem.
I'm gonna non-ritually cast Detect Magic so that I can get it up immediately.
There are definitely residual traces of magic on it, though it is damaged, and you gather the enchantment has broken. But there is enough
What
there
about
that...
in the surface it's sitting in?
Nope, it's just embedded in the
Okay.
the very thing. You gather
Oh.
there is enough left in it that you could maybe repair it or research it further, but it definitely gives you the sense of some kind of magic.
Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna snag it.
Okay. You just
And just...
pry it off.
I'm gonna just shove it in an inner pocket, because my bag is full, and full of people.
Okay. You just tuck it in your pocket, close your pocket up. Fucked up my own
I'll put it in my
acronym.
component pouch, actually.
Fair enough, yeah.
And then make the way.
You return to the water, follow everyone as they're swimming out. I need Constitution saving throws as they dive deeper into this frigid water. Should have done it as soon as you all jump back in, but...
You said it was a sapphire, right?
Yes. Anyone below a 12 gets 1 point of cold damage because I rolled like absolute shit.
Poor Violet.
I rolled a nat 1. Again.
Love that. So everyone below a 12 takes 1 point of freezing damage, of cold damage.
I hate to do this, but I remember the precedent that we set last stream about now ones on saves. What are we doing with that?
I don't know. I feel like a nat 1 on that. Maybe we'll just do double
The
damage.
shaft also goes inside.
Or just do double damage. Say, House, you take an extra 2. So a total of 3 damage as the cold seizes you up entirely. You can barely move. Your gears in your like mechanical systems are like frozen over with chunks of ice inside. They're skipping over each other. It feels like your shoulder is repeatedly dislocating.
No, I heal myself for 9 points.
There you go.
Back to
Oh,
full.
sorry. I just remembered our precedent. I was like,
Yeah.
it was set.
It
We
was
did
set.
this.
That's
It
all right.
was set.
Yeah.
You make your way back through the tunnel, and eventually...
I'll take out my tinker's tools and like reach in there and like turn the gears into overdrive a little bit so that they're going quicker.
Yeah, and can break some of the ice off. Easily done. You swim back out into the main chamber, and you find Greg Johnson at about the third of the plaques, still going over each detail. He still has 1 to go, but he's like reading everything.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know if he reads Draconic. At the speed he's just gliding his finger over it, you think maybe not. But he's really into the pictures. As you guys come in, he says, "Oh, you're back. I looked up from one of these things, and you guys were gone. Where'd you go?"
We went for a swim.
Who are they? As the rest of the people come out the water behind you, and the giant octopus. Crazy.
They were captives, but they're free people now.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
You guys want
Very
some
much so.
sand?
I think they're good.
I just put the bag down and then just like step away from it. I'm just like,
Oh yeah. I'll grab the bag and I turn it upside down and start like slowly
Thinking
letting
of
the
those
prisoners out, just
people.
recounting them. Yep.
You get all 4 out. You were cutting it pretty close on the
Yep.
time, but as they get out there, oh, that scared me.
Sorry for cutting that close, but
It's fine.
everybody's safe now.
It's fine. Fresh air.
Trust me, it was better than the water.
I'm sure. They kind of just catch their breath, and at that point, you guys are all standing in the temple entrance, and kind of from the cavern where you first entered and crawled through those rocks, you hear the sound of wind just whistling through the gaps in the stone that mark the entry, and even now you can feel the cold beginning to fill the chamber as it just sinks deeper and deeper into the earth. Just freezing everything, and you can just hear the winds whipping around outside.
Oh good. Travel's going to be difficult.
octopus coral starts to melt away and just. It looks shitty out there.
Yes.
Not quite a
so is-
hurricane, just a blizzard, but still pretty bad.
I'm so fucking tired of this continent.
It really
Why
wasn't built
did
for
my
cats, was
fucking
it?
parents move me here? Well, my dad, anyways.
Right. Yeah. Hoping for somewhere dry and warm. That's the next place. We're volcano, right? Big mountain, something like that.
Well, we'll see if
Hot
we
and
even
warm.
make it to the volcano.
That's true.
Yes, we have another matter to attend to first.
Saving our home from devastation.
The man
DM
kind of...
approximately.
Oh, go ahead.
Just approximately how long has it been since we got up?
Not too long, honestly. You
around
guys got
just
up fairly
before
early, I'd say
midday-ish?
before midday, yeah.
Okay.
The man who is capable of swimming, he's shivering quite a bit. We can find our way back to the village, no problem. We can carry them. You guys have somewhere to go. We could hear what you guys were discussing, and thank you for saving us, but it sounds like you're in a bit of a time crunch, so we'll handle getting them back. You guys have done enough for
Great.
us.
All right. Well, I guess we're off to unite all peoples within our nation, huh?
Something like that.
Well done. Well done. I think we'll wait here
Do we
until the storm passes a little bit, if that's okay with you guys.
Yes, I think that would be rather wise. The captain said that. Well, I don't think there will be any other of those creatures coming through here. I think they're all out right now. Goodness.
Well, it sounds like you guys made a pretty good deal with them, one way or another. So, I think we'll be fine. They didn't mistreat us as you would have thought they might have.
Who, the company or those the drowned people?
The soggy folk.
It's just cold.
Yeah.
Saddest part is, I'm pretty sure they treated you better than any of the company would have.
Well, seeing as the company
True.
came there to potentially shoot all of us, I would likely agree. Though turning into a blue pus-covered zombie creature from the depths didn't sound all that fun either.
It sucks.
Which sounded like the end goal for him. So I'm glad you got us out of there. But he was at least pleasant in the time we were down there. He strikes me as someone we can at least trust to keep his word. Oh fuck!
It's an unfortunate fellow. All right, well, do be safe.
You too.
I will say, if at all possible, and you can keep it on the low from any company individuals that may still be alive at the lumber mill, just give them the heads up of what may be coming if we get that man there.
I'll do what I can. Not sure how many people are left.
Well, there wasn't a whole lot, but the owner, he's still up, so you could talk to him.
That's a start.
Yes.
And, well, just let him know that if we return with some more company individuals, that they may just want to find themselves out of the mill for a while.
I think there's a place we can go. We'll just have to pick our moment. Is there going to be a fight? You really think that?
Well, if we get that man over there, I think if it goes that way, then they will more than likely storm that place to kill that man. However, if we can get the man himself, we can just bring him straight to the cave. Albeit, you guys getting out of that mill into friendlier territory might be in the best interest anyway.
I suspect some of us will want to stay and do our part. We still have our problems with the company. We have our problems with the undead blue men too, but, you know, we're not stupid enough to pick the losing side.
Well, while we did our damnedest to try to negotiate a way to where, you know, no lives were lost, but we kind of did talk y'all out of your deal with Saul, or at least the deal advised by Saul. He's not entirely wrong. It's just we just didn't want y'all dying for it.
People are gonna die. It's the way of things here. You know that.
The only problem with having your help is that we may need to frame this as we escaped from the captain, not that we helped him, so that the company doesn't come hunting for us as well after the captain escapes.
Yeah. Well. Fair enough. Oh, the younglings, Zach. Oh my god. I've never seen that emote big. The younglings! Oh no!
I don't regret making that emote.
The lumber mill has done more than enough to help us. I don't want to put any more of your lives at risk.
That ain't for you. Those people were ready to kill every last one of us. We can shake them off and, well, go back to our deal. Maybe things will be better off. We'll see what we can do. We'll make sure the people are safe first, but I'm not going to stop anyone trying to fight. That would be silly. Okay, I said we're going to stay here till the storm dies down. If you guys are going to be traveling, stay warm and good luck.
We'll do our best.
Thank you.
We should be on our way.
Sounds like you've got limited time. Greg kind of perks up. Where are we going?
To our home.
To my home. Oh, perfect.
Our home.
Where? Oh,
No, to our home. Yes.
where's your home?
Fort Miss Mary.
I don't know
Super
where
far.
that is. I have no idea where that is. Let's go. That sounds great. Can I finish?
By the ocean.
Any points to the fourth panel? Do you
There's,
mind?
not a whole lot of time, so we got to be on the move.
I'll be quick. I promise.
Okay,
I
be quick.
can tell you all about it
Okay.
later. I
As
took
soon as
down all the
Vicarl
notes.
says, okay, be quick, he's already like on his way over there. Quickly goes through all the pictures with his finger. Okay, I'm good. I wanted to get my money's worth, you know.
It is pretty interesting.
You guys see any sand down there? I'm almost out.
Oh my god.
I just start walking.
Unfortunately, unfortunately not. Bit preoccupied.
Damn.
You're gonna want to get back in the bag, Violet.
Do I have to?
Unfortunately, until we get to more dragon-shaped, friendly, fucking places, yeah.
Well, I don't... It's kind of fine. She scurries up your leg. At this point, the claws have grown enough that it kind of hurts when she does that. And scrambles up on your shoulder. And squeezes into your bag as best she can. She is still a small creature, but it's getting pretty tight in there.
More and more uncomfortable every day.
You're telling me?
We could look. We could look at expanding that when we get back. If you'd like, it looks like she's quite tight in there.
Gonna have to do something. Maybe get like, I don't know, a fucking skin like a wolf or something and just make her wear it like a costume.
Like a pocket of holding she can just poke her head out of. So she can still breathe. Oh my god. So as you guys all ready your way to leave, Greg Johnson kind of finishes his little museum tour. You all begin crawling your way out through the rocks and find yourself outside in a frigidly cold winter storm. The wind is blowing, the snow is twirling around, weaving its ways between the trees. It's hard to see at this point, the visibility is so low, but you know you have a very limited time to go do what you need to do, and have a long walk ahead of you to think about what your best step forward is. And as the four of you, side by side, begin making your way through the snowy forest of Avenar, that is where we will end the session for tonight. As the cold
that
wind
was so
blows
good,
and
Rusty.
the snow makes its way around, you guys
That
have
was
to...
so good. The
was fun.
captain was so scary.
It was fun.
Ah!
It was fun. I enjoyed that a lot. Thank you guys for coming to watch and being a part of it. Thank you all for playing with us today. Thanks, just in general for being here and let me run this campaign for you guys. It's really fun. I'm getting to introduce fun characters and I'm loving it. So we are going to call it a day there because I got a date night with my girlfriend tonight. I'm very excited for it. We're going to watch some
Cuties.
trash TV. It's going to be great. Who are we rating out to? We're going to rate out to A if she's playing Repo with the homies. That's easy peasy, easy decision. So we will do
Catch
that.
me playing Repo here in a minute. I just gotta go get my egg rolls.
Ooh, there you go. Ooh, egg rolls. I want you to get my egg rolls.
Oh, roll your eggs.
So before
Hey.
we say goodbye for the day, I would like to give everyone a chance to say a little word to the good people, starting with Ryan. What do you got going on at the Purple House, my friend, that you want to talk about?
Oh, I'm just playing more Ocarina of Time. I got myself to the Shadow Temple. Look out for it. And of course, making my TikTokies as I do. Come check me out.
Go check his TikTokies out. Next up, Dusty, J2B. What about you?
Same verse, or second verse, same as the first.
Second verse, same as
That's
first?
that's the saying.
I got you.
Yeah, check out the music channels in both the Apothecary and the Purple House. Otherwise, just fucking be good people and live life as best you can.
Love that. Love that. Chris, what about you? Your final word from the players. What is it today?
Save the bees, plant more trees, clean the seas, titties.
Hell yeah, brother!
Well, There's no outro to do after that. Thank you guys for watching. Stormy, thank you for being here. Everyone who participated tonight, we love you from the very bottom of our hearts. If you want to see me and Ryan playing some D&D together, you can on Stormy's stream this Sunday. We're playing the Two Skelly Boys and Ryan's titties are out. Let's go. Keeps your heads down and your dicks up. I like that too. That needs to go on a t-shirt, y'all. In the meantime, I have been Rusty. These have been my friends, and that is Stuart. You all have been awesome. We will see you next time. I love you. Be good to each other. See ya. Hey everybody, I'm Rusty Tonics. Thank you again for coming by the stream or checking this video out on YouTube. It means a lot to us over here at the Apothecary, and it's always a pleasure to share our D&D games with all of you. If you're interested in catching them live, you can see us every Monday at 6 o'clock Eastern on Twitch, or every Friday after the stream comes out on YouTube on demand. Feel free to check it out, drop a follow, drop the subscription, or whatever you want to hit that subscribe button so you can be notified whenever our videos are coming out. And yeah, I hope you all have a good day. Keep being good to each other, and I'll see you next time.